Welcome year one. So here's our third lessons all about writing instructions, and today we are going to be doing writing instructions on how to make a potion. I thought it would be quite nice to do this because we have been reading all about George's marvellous medicine. So let's get started. So today our learning objective is to be able to create a list of ingredients using commas. So it's really important today that we use our commas. So let's get started. We have been listening to George's marvellous medicine, and what does he make for Grandma in the story? So have a look at these pictures. The first one, he's got lots of bottles of different liquids and different things, and he's pouring them all into the saucepan, and lots of purple smoke is coming out. In the next one, the saucepan's on the floor and he's pouring some liquid in. There's lots of different things. Remember the makeups and the shampoos. And in the last one, look at that blue smoke. And there's lots of different ingredients and different things that he's put into his marvellous medicine. So let's remind ourselves of some of the things that George put in his marvellous medicine. If you want, you can go back to the story, story time, and listen to the chapter again, George Makes the Medicine. But here's a little extract from it. So, there was a round cardboard carton labelled flea powder for dogs, kept well away from the dog food, it said, because if eaten it will make your dog explode. Good, said George, pouring it into the saucepan. He found a box of canary seeds on the shelf. Perhaps it will make the old bird sing, he said, and in it went. Next, George went to explore the box with the shoe cleaning materials, brushes, tins and dusters. Well, now, he thought, Grandma's medicine is brown, so my medicine must also be brown, or she'll smell a rat. The way to colour it, he decided, would be brown shoe polish. The large tin he chose was labelled dark tan. Splendid, he thought, and he scooped it all out with an old spoon and plopped it into the pan. He would stir it later. Now, that's the first few things. If you go down a little bit further, where it says and you can see it's slightly different font, there's the other things he put in. A tin of curry powder, a tin of mustard powder, a bottle of extra hot chili sauce, a tin of black peppercorns, and a bottle of horseradish. So there's some of the things he puts in, but I reckon you can remember lots of other things. Pause the video now and see if you can remember some of the things George put in his marvellous medicine. Okay, so let's see if we can make up our own instructions on how to make a potion. Now, what's the first thing we need to do when we make instructions? Oh, yes, the heading or the title. Ooh, what comes next? Oh, yes, what do we need? What ingredients do we need? What's next? Oh, the method. Yes, how do we make the medicine? And what's the last thing? Oh, the picture and the caption. So there are all the things we need to do. Now today, we are only going to concentrate on what do we need. So these are some of the ingredients you could put in your potion. A witch's beard, phoenix feathers, a hair of a princess, ooh, a tail of a rat, spiders, ooh, I wouldn't like those, frogs, bat wings, eyeballs, brains, dragon scales, a unicorn's horn, a wart of a toad. Ooh, all disgusting things. So maybe you could put some of those in your potion. Let's see what I put in my potion. Hi, you two. So this is my potion list. So I've put at the top Miss Collier's potion, the title, and it's just the title for today. That would be my title for my proper thing tomorrow. Then I've written the subheading, what do I need? So this is what is going to be in my magic potion. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to have is perfume. And the reason is because with some of the other stinky things in there, I don't want it to smell bad. So perfume. Now, can you see what I've written is actually a list? I've done some pictures, but what do we need in a list? And I haven't got any of them so far. I haven't got any punctuation, have I? So after perfume, what do I need? I need a comma. So perfume, then I've got some vitamin C, just so to help whoever I'm giving this potion to get more healthy. Maybe they need some vitamins. Some toothpaste,
because if I was giving it to George's grandma, remember she didn't have very nice breath, so toothpaste to help give someone a minty fresh breath. Ooh, now this is where the disgusting stuff comes in. Some dog hair. Why not put some dog hair in? And put comma. Some worms. Ooh, it's getting disgusting now. Some frog slime. Thought, why not make it slimy? Try and make the a little bit thicker. Some water from a puddle. Now that will have all sorts of horrible stuff in it. It will have maybe animals walked through it. Maybe it'll have muddy footprints. Maybe it will have leaves. It will have mud. It will have maybe some bugs, some mini beasts in it. All sorts of. Some soil. Thicken it up, baby. Give it a horrible colour. Some floor cleaner to help clean things up. Some beetle's legs. Now, what do I need here? I've left a gap here. So I've got my commas in, but in between the two last things, I need something else. What do I need to write here? I need to write and green paint. Now I've put green paint in because I thought with the green paint and the brown soil, it will give a really gross kind of sludgy, browny, greeny kind of colour, like an army kind of green. And what do I need at the end? I need my full stop. So remember, when you're making your list, you need commas. You need between the last two things, you need an and then you need a full stop at the end. Okay, you can write a list like I've done, draw pictures, as well as the words, but you mustn't just draw pictures. You must try and write the words because we're in year 2 now, so we should try and write the words. Now some of these things are quite tricky to spell, but use your Fred finger to sound them out. So for toothpaste, tooth, and then paste, paste. Okay, now there is an e on the end, but I've sounded it out. Okay, most of the things you should be able to sound them out. If you need to, use your Fred fingers. Okay, slime, slime. Okay, so write your list. Like you said, you can draw the pictures as well, but you must do some writing. We can't just draw pictures now. We're in year 2 and we're nearly going to year 3. So I can't wait to see your lists of all the lovely things and maybe not so lovely things you've put in your potions. Ooh, enjoy.
So now it's your turn. Today you are going to write a list of all the things you will need. You can draw the pictures as well. So here's the photograph of mine. This is what we watched the video on. Miss Collier's potion, what do I need? So I said perfume, vitamins, toothpaste, dog hair, worms, frog slime, water from a puddle, soil, floor cleaner, beetle legs and green paint. Now remember, we did this in the video that I added the commas in afterwards, but you can add them in when you're doing it. So you add the commas in, and then in between the last two things you need and at the end don't forget the full stop. Now this is my potion, so remember you need to create your own potion. You need to think of some of your own ideas and ingredients. You can use some of the things from my potion or the examples from earlier, but try and see if you can think of some of your own. Also, the most important thing is, now we're in year 2, you do need to write. Okay, you can sound the things out like I said before. Okay, so when you're writing your own list, make sure you write words. Okay, you can include pictures as well. And I am looking forward to seeing your list and what ingredients you are going to add into your potions.